Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, it randomly popped to my head. I'm going to talk about the controversy of zinc with denture adhesive. The facts, in my opinion, but the facts. So before I get started, don't forget to subscribe and press that little bell button and click all, because if you don't, then you won't get any notifications I drop videos. You'll miss my pop-up giveaways because I normally hide them in my videos, and then you're going to miss my giveaways. And normally whoever watches my videos fully through will fully get the actual pop-up giveaway because they watched it fully through. So don't forget, subscribe, bell, all, you're good. Okay, so there's so much controversy with zinc. First I'm going to say, let's be real. It's in all your multivitamins. It's in cold medicines. It boosts the immune system. I mean, same with irons. I mean, I'm talking about every vitamin in the world, not just zinc, but zinc is the topic. People say, oh, zinc is bad for you. No, it's not. Too much of anything is bad for you. And the reason why it's a problem with adhesive is because we use it on a daily basis, like daily. Now, if you just use it once a day on your denture, you would be fine. Toxicity of actual zinc is rare, completely rare, but it can happen. Problem is if you're using too much, if your denture is ill-fitting, if you're constantly using it throughout the day and taking them out, putting more in, take it out, putting more, you guys are going above what you're supposed to be doing. Two things. One, the adhesive is not right for you. You need to find a new adhesive. Doesn't necessarily have to be the brand. I mean, you can stick to the brand and check out all their adhesives like I've done before. Like, I've checked out just about every adhesive now. But you need to understand that zinc isn't the problem. It's when people are overusing it, that's the problem. So if your denture is not fitting right and it's way too big, like right now, mine's way too big right now. And right now, the only two adhesives I now fully use is Dr. B's adhesive, which, gotta check that video out, because I really didn't expect a whole lot, but I'm not going to get into that. And what I mean by that is because if it's an all-natural adhesive, and normally all-natural doesn't give you the strength than other formulas have. But I was actually pleasantly surprised, and it was pretty cool. So anyway, I used that and Fixodent Ultramax, because Fixodent Ultramax doesn't budge. Like, it lasts forever. And, like, I have to pry them out. You guys seen those videos. So the people that watch me normally, you've seen me try to take my denture out at night. It takes a minute. But for the people that is like, oh, I have to apply it after every meal. Why? Okay, first of all, don't do that. Listen, if you like the zinc products, which zinc not only boosts the immune system, it also helps heal mouth sores and, gum health and all that. It also is a good agent to keep things sturdy, which is why products with zinc in it actually hold better with the denture. So there's a lot involved with zinc. But so many people hate up on zinc, and I'm like, you guys are popping multivitamins with zinc in it. What are you hating for? Like, there's so many things. Like, no joke, guys. There's so many things over the counter. Go in your vitamin aisle. Boost the immune system. Listen, I'm a firm believer in educating myself beforehand, and I always tell you guys, if it's a fact or an opinion, it is a fact. It is a fact. Zinc boosts the immune system. It is a fact. It is a healing agent. It is a fact that if you overuse it, you can actually harm yourself. Just like if you overeat iron, you can harm yourself. First of all, people that eat a lot of cheese eat a lot of calcium, and a lot of calcium can cause kidney stones. You overeat Rolaids, all the calcium in there, get kidney stones. How do I know? Because I know people it happened to. And if you're watching it, you know. I lectured you too. Too much of anything is not good for you. It doesn't matter whether it's zinc, whether it's calcium, whether it's B vitamins. Because let's be real, only B12 is actually beneficial. And it's for muscle, heart, and all of that. B complex, even my doctor said, was a waste of vitamin. They said, you want to help yourself, do B12 and like B3. That's it. Like, or even I think it was B6, one of them. But I know B12 is the most beneficial one. It is the one that helps your heart, your muscles, and everything. Besides the point, my point is that if you're overdoing it, there is actually no reason whatsoever to be afraid of zinc unless you're overusing it. Like, it really bothers me that people are haters on zinc. It really does. Because, I mean, if you're putting too much in your mouth, okay, I get it. If you're putting it 4 times a day in your face, 1, get new adhesive. 2, don't do that. And I don't know why people think zinc is bad for you. People, zinc is not bad for you. You know what? I'm going to show you. You're going on a field trip with me. Ow. Oh, I'm in a lot of pain because I have a magnesium deficiency. And my magnesium pills don't seem to want to be working for me. Where the hell are the vitamins? Ha. I don't know if you guys can see this, if it's going to zoom in. Hold on. I'll get there. Depth perception. Too bright. Zinc. Right there. And that is multivitamins. It is in 90% of vitamins, multivitamins. You can actually Google zinc. And a lot of people, the reason why people get worried about zinc is because, okay, a lot of people think, and I don't know why people think this, maybe, well, let's be real, dentists don't tell us much, but your gums are skin and they're porous. Your body absorbs what you put in your mouth. So if you're putting adhesive on more than once a day, it's overly absorbing and it goes into your body. It does. Same with when you get an abscess. It could turn into sepsis. How do I know that? Because I've been through it. So that's how infections spread. Goes right into the bloodstream. You know, something can be local on you and ends up bloodstream. Like, look at staph. Staph is the most common infection to get. It lives on us no matter what we do. It's all over us. Thank God I can't see what's on my skin. Praise Jesus on that, because nope. But it's the most common infection. I've had a staph infection before. And which was random too. It was actually an allergy due to latex that caused it. But that was like a freaking month or so of healing. It was bad. Oh, bad. But that infection can get into your bloodstream, especially if not taken care of. And we can't really see inside of our mouths. We go by pain. And like I told you guys before, I didn't even know my whole upper mouth was infected because I didn't feel it. And I didn't see it. So I didn't know until it started getting into my whole face and ears and all that. So, I mean, for people that are scared of zinc, you can get toxicity from anything at all. For people that I know, this is a fact. People that I know were like, oh, you know, I've taken 1 multivitamin a day for like a year and it's not doing nothing. I'm going to take 2 a day. Yeah, they ended up with toxicity. I'm not going to shout out who. I'm not going to shout out whatever. I'm just saying that too much of anything isn't good for you. We naturally get our vitamins from food to begin with. And vitamins are out there for people with malabsorption and they can't absorb, or they're not absorbing well, or whatever the case may be. It is not because you're bored and the new fad is to take a vitamin, which happened to somebody else I know. So you need to understand zinc isn't the problem. It's how we treat ourselves with zinc. It is how we use zinc. It is us misusing it. Like, no joke. I don't know if anybody knew this, but Rolaids, Tums, and all that are filled with calcium. There's a limit on it a day because it can cause kidney stones. You eat a lot of cheese and dairy, that can cause kidney stones. You know, a lot of people, calcium deposits are kidney stones. Yes, it's a bunch of different kinds of kidney stones, but the most common one is calcium. The most common one. But I wanted you guys to understand that you don't have to live in fear of zinc, because zinc is beneficial. Just like iron is beneficial, magnesium is beneficial. All these vitamins are beneficial, but too much of anything isn't good for you. And if you're seriously using the same adhesive 3 to 4 times a day, 2 to 3, 4 times a day, get a new adhesive, try them out. I don't care if you're used to that. Clearly it's not working for you. If you got to keep reapplying. Dude, that's exactly what I went through. I'm like, shit, I kept using polygrip, like fucking, I'm like, nope. I know that's zinc free too. And people got to understand the reason why Fixodent is one of the top brands is because of their formula. And I can't say it's just because of zinc, because that's not true. Zinc, yes, does hold. It does. But there are zinc products out there that aren't that great for denture adhesive. But there's so many haters on zinc, and it actually boosts your immune system. Look at vitamin C. Want to know a fact about vitamin C? People say, oh, vitamin C, people tell you to drink it or whatever for a cold. Yes, because it boosts your immune system. But what I learned is that vitamin C also helps keep an iron. I have an iron deficiency, and I can't have so much vitamin C at all, really. I don't have much of it in my diet because of my esophagus. It's very acidic. We all know this. And even the vitamins I can't take, it freaking rips apart my esophagus. And they're true believers that because I can't have much vitamin C at all, it's taking away a lot of my iron as well. Because calcium takes away iron, in case you guys didn't know that. It's a whole crazy... When you get sick, dude, and you have a lot of health issues, you start learning things from doctors, and it is so cool. I love science. It's actually... I hated science in school, but I love science when something wrong with me. I know that's weird and twisted, but that's just me. But let's be real. But it's so cool to learn this stuff. But calcium takes away iron. I'm not going to go into details because I don't want to make this too long for you guys. But too much calcium can take away iron. You know, lowers the platelets and do all that. And that's going to suck. Vitamin C stores in iron. And it's crazy. I know I'm getting off track. But I'm just saying that too much calcium takes away iron, right? So people be eating cheese, eating all this stuff with all this dairy and all this calcium up in it. They're not realizing that their iron deficiency could be because of them eating too much calcium. And my doctors actually tested me on that because I do like calcium stuff. Granted, I'm lactose intolerant, but when did I start listening? So they tried that out and I stopped all dairy. Nope, it wasn't that. So that's when they realized it really was malabsorption that was causing it. My watermelon drink I show you guys a drink has some vitamin C in it. Not a whole lot. I think it's like 40%. But that's enough as I can get and take in my esophagus. But my point is zinc is actually good for you. But too much of anything is bad for you. Just like my example of calcium. Too much calcium takes away iron, which can mess up your entire body of platelets and everything. You need iron. That's why, you know, some people that are vegan and everything else have an iron deficiency because they're not getting it from their meat and they end up with a problem. Same with women when they get their period and stuff. If they have heavy menstrual cycles, you know, they can become iron deficiency. It's fact. Or if, you know, you have a leak in your body somewhere of blood stuff going on, that's normally how they find out if you have internal bleeding. But my point is don't be afraid of zinc, but don't misuse it. Always be knowledgeable and always look for things and research things before you use anything. Before you put anything in your mouth, before you do any of that. But I wanted to do this video because it really does bother me. People hate zinc. And I'm like, guys, your multivitamin has it in it. Like, zinc is actually good for your health. That's why it's in multivitamins. That's why when they look at your blood and they check your vitamins, zinc is part of it. Your body needs zinc, guys. But too much of it isn't good for you. Just like too much calcium isn't good for you. Too much iron isn't good for you at all. There's too much of things, guys. Like, if your adhesive doesn't work, then you need to try a new adhesive. Get in on my giveaways, guys. Watch my videos thoroughly through. Get the pop-up giveaways. Yeah. This one giveaway is I'm doing Reline It because a lot of people wanted me to do it. That giveaway is going to be ending in, I think, 2 weeks. August 4th is the deadline, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. And I announced it on August 5th. And then I'm going to see about maybe doing a Dr. B product for the month of August. So, yeah. But if anybody has any comments, questions, you want me to go further into this? Because I can go further. I just don't want to bug the crap out of you guys with doing my long videos. Just comment or email me. A lot of you guys email me, which is totally cool if you don't want to comment. But I definitely think this is going to be a part 2 because there's a lot I can go into this. And so many people aren't educated with zinc. And I've talked to so many people about it. And you can misuse anything. And I think because I've had so many health issues, I mean, I was naive and ignorant. Hell yeah. Before I got sick, hell yeah. I had no idea what was going on in the world. I just thought everybody was healthy. Everybody, I just naive to think that. Yes, I was young, but knowing what I know now, and I want to research more, and I want to get involved more, and I want to, help more people, and I want to do more things, and it's just as more than what you think. And some people hear some bad stuff and they automatically just think negative. But I never believe anyone unless I research it myself. I never take anyone's word for it. I don't care if I know you for 40,000 years. Like, I'm being dead serious. I research. I don't believe in hearsay because people would rather believe negative, and it's easier to believe negative than it does to believe positive. And that's just a fact. Like, it truly is a fact that people would rather believe negative than positive. I'm not saying all people, by all means, not all people, but a huge majority of people. That's why people do drama channels, because it gets them more subscribers, it gets them more of this, TV, it gets them more notice. Like, no. I always research. I'm always a factual person. If it's my opinion, I always tell you guys my opinion. But I always do research. Always. There's times where I think in my head it's going to be something, and I actually do research, and I'm like, oh, all right, I was wrong. Will always admit when I'm wrong. And I used to never be like that. But you learn and you mature like you're supposed to. Some people, yes, we know, don't. But I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong now as I got older. And I think the more I go through, and with my health issues, it's like, just don't want to deal with the bullshit anymore. Like, I'm just not about the drama. I'm about being real, helping people. I've always wanted to help people. And I think because I went through so much in my life, and I've been through so much depression, so much anxiety, and I didn't really have anybody to talk to or to relate to, or I don't think people really cared. So that's why I do what I do, because I know how close I was to ending it, and I don't want other people to feel that way. So that's why I do what I do. Yeah, I get hate all the time through my email, but I'm not going to stop giving out my email because there are people that are nasty out there. I'm not going to stoop to my level, and I'm not going to run away. I do this because I want to help people. So if there's negative people that want to come at me, come at me. But I'm always going to bring the positive. I'm always going to help somebody, because somebody being negative to me is trying to stop me from being positive and reaching out to somebody else that can help them. And I'm not about that. So people can hate me all they want. I don't really care. I just want to help people. And if people are mad at people for being nice and helping, that just shows how mentally they are. Like, dead ass, dude. That just shows how much of a sociopath nut job you are, that you hate on somebody for actually caring. It's one thing. I don't expect people to agree with me. Sometimes I don't even agree with me sometimes. I could change my mind. But facts are facts. And I don't care if people get mad at me. If you don't like my stuff, that's cool. I'm not asking anybody to like watch me or like or do what like what I do. If people aren't about it, that's cool. Everybody has different styles. Everybody has different things. Everybody chooses to do things differently. And, just like in school, when there could be a teacher that's boring as hell, we all know what I'm talking about. Try not to fall asleep. I might have fell asleep many times in my life. But then you have teachers that are so vibrant, that teach hands-on, that care so deeply. And everybody has different styles, and yes, people that are hands-on, that are more outgoing and fun, can draw more people in, and other people will be interested in wanting to learn, and they get excited. And I just think that there's different styles, and everybody likes their own styles. Some people like certain styles, and some people like this certain style. I don't hate anybody. I love to support everybody, because everybody's telling their journey. Everybody's reaching out and helping someone, and we should all work as a team and a community and never hate on each other. And that's why I wanted to do this, because there were some people that were truly horrible to a lot of us when we first started out. Not with YouTube, but just our Denture journey. And I saw some people get truly upset and heartbroken on people like, oh, wow, you're asking a stupid question. There ain't no stupid question for me. And that's why I do certain videos that are never brought up to me, because I know that they might be simple questions to people or common sense questions. But to others, they really have no idea, because this is all friggin' new. And I don't want people to feel uncomfortable. People could come to me with any damn question. There's no such thing as a stupid question in the denture world. There really isn't at all, because it's all so complicated. It's all so new. we lost a part of us and we need to be there for each other. And that's what I'm about. But I'm going to let you guys go because I talk too much and I'm sorry. Love you guys. But I hope you guys have a great night. God bless, guys. Stay safe. Later.